Welcome to episode 1 of Getting Better. Today I want to put myself to the test. So there's a tournament I played last year at the course we're going to right now. And before I check the ratings or anything for the tournament round, I was thinking to myself that I want to challenge myself to beat -4 or tie -4. And this course is all par 3, 18 holes, and you're probably thinking it's not too hard, but a -4 was actually a 988 rated round, which I think is pretty decent. I don't really care too much about ratings in general. Now for this layout on the screenshot, you're gonna notice there's a P and a T. So there was a temp hole and we used the practice hole in this layout, but the practice hole is only 270 and the temp hole was 385. And the two holes that they use for a different layout from the same course are hole 4 and 5. Hole 4 is 480. And hole 5, I think, is 365. So for the sake of this video, I'm gonna imagine that the rating, if I were to shoot -4, is about like 980, maybe not 988. Whatever, you can comment down below what you think. Let's head to the course and get right into it. All right, guys, hole 1, this is where it all starts. Hopefully we can at least shoot -4 today, which is actually very highly rated. And you know, Simon Lizotte says you should get at least half the holes, like that would be good. And I think that's closer to like 1050 rated. I don't know why that is. Everything's par 3 out here, but I guess the holes are, you know, not the easiest. But anyways, I'm gonna try my best to get through the first couple open holes, get myself into the woods and get myself out of this wind. I feel like if I get a headwind putt, it could be gusting. It's kind of calm right now, but it was really gusting when I was practice putting. But anyways, hole 1 is 395. It kind of goes to the left. Now there is kind of this high shot that you can go for, but it doesn't feel worth it to me, and I don't have a spotter, so the last thing I want to do is look for a disc. So I kind of lay this one up. Yes, oh my God, okay. That was a great putt. That approach shot, I've noticed a lot of my approach shots past couple of rounds haven't been too good. I feel like my golfing skills need some work. I feel like my throwing skills are all right. That was a great putt. I feel like this is gonna be a good round. Hole 2, 350 feet. The pin is straight ahead. It's kind of funny because the record for this course with 24 holes, there's 6 extras that we're not playing today. The record is -16. But back in those days, there were like none of these trees existed. It was just wide open. So it's kind of interesting that like -4 is really hard to get, but back then it probably was way too easy. So anyways, this shot was way overcorrected, but we kind of still have like a backhand jump putt, 80, 70 feet, but hopefully I can just hyzer this thing around the tree and maybe make it. Oh, it's too short. But that was pretty good. I think we're gonna end up with a 3 right there. Thanks. All right, so there was probably like 20 people at another basket, like right by the pad, so I didn't feel like talking. But absolute ripping headwind. This is a pretty short hole. This is like one you're supposed to get, but I threw a very, very overstable disc and it ended up pretty good. This could be the first birdie look of the day. Yes, okay. We're now 1 under par. All right, guys, hole 4, very, very windy. It feels like a direct headwind. I mean, you can see the grass under the picnic table blowing. So I'm just throwing my most overstable driver. I'm just trying to get a 3 here, maybe get some distance. I don't really know what I can do though. I mean, this is pretty scary. Oh, no. Okay, not the best drive, but I'm definitely going around this, and I better throw while I don't really feel any wind, right? Alright, so I was gonna go for like a stable, and just like turn over. Let's hope this is good, man. Oh, I think that was really good. Alright, my biggest fear, it's not that far. I'm slightly inside the circle, but it's like a direct headwind putt, and I putt turbo. I might just switch the back end real quick, I don't know. No! Oh, I mean, that was probably more of me. Actually, I was probably in the way for that, so you didn't even get to see, but I hit the band. So now we're even par. All right, guys, hole 5, 365 feet. You can kind of see someone way down there, and they're about pin high to the basket. This one isn't too bad. You can go sidearm or backhand. Usually backhand's pretty preferred, and today the wind is right to left, so it just says like throw backhand hyzer pretty much. I mean, you could throw forehand flex line kind of over the top. There's not really going to be too much of a forehand turnover. I feel like it's just going to push it down. But anyways, before we throw, since might be still waiting, if you guys are interested in out of production discs or rare discs in general, go ahead and check the first link in the description. It is everything that I'm listing on eBay right now. You can see my reviews, but everything that I post, you can see with this link. It's going to update probably like every week or something like that. But if you're interested in discs that aren't at the retailers that maybe you've been searching for, I might have it on eBay, so go ahead and check that out. Ah, what the heck? All right, it got pushed down a little bit, but we still have some sort of putt here, and there's not much wind, so I might go like right now. No, oh, that one kind of fell out of my hand, but even par, moving on to the next hole. All right, you can see the basket like right where my finger is. It's oh, that was not intended, but I think we have a putt from there. All right, jump putter's dream here. We're just outside the circle, so you could jump putt this. I'm probably going to do some sort of step putt. I'm really hoping that I can hit this. I usually like these uphill putts. Yeah, that's probably fine. No. All right, hole 7. This one is definitely a backhand hole, but I don't know, something about it. I just feel like I want to get a guaranteed chance at 2. Oh, it's turning over too much. There we go. Cool, so we ended up getting the birdie after all. Honestly, my drive just got lucky through all those trees. That was not where I was trying to throw. But I swear, my putting is not that bad from, I would say like 35 feet and in. I feel like I'm throwing straight at it every single time. And I'm usually not that much off. I'm usually dead on it. But anyways, we're at hole 8, 295. This one isn't too bad. Hopefully we can get this one too. Oh, it kept going. Oh, that kept going. Oh my gosh, I almost hit the band. Hole 9, only 265, but the pin is like way to the right. and you really don't have much to work with. A lot of people throw like a backhand putter, which is what I was thinking, but I'm feeling confident with my sidearm. I'm just gonna throw like a normal shot for myself. I'm not trying to do anything that I wouldn't do, what I would do in the tournament, so. All right, well, I tried to get the 2. That's gonna be a 3. All right, typically if I was like playing doubles or something, I'd probably throw a sidearm at it, but it could easily slip through the bush. So I'm just gonna try to jump putt it with the mid-range. Let's see what happens. Actually, that wasn't the best, but not the worst. All right, so my camera was kind of bugging out. I had to take the battery out, but I picked everything up after I made the putt because I thought I was recording. So I'm gonna make it again. The disc was about here, and I had to do a backhand putt. All right, hole 10. We are still -2, and you know the camera bugging out. You got to just get past these little mental things, or at least you know, it's sort of like a tournament. You know, there's always some weird little thing that goes on that kind of bothers you, but I just got to keep focused and finish strong. We're almost done. Yes. Okay, it's got to go to the right though. Okay, I'm so happy about that. For some reason, even though this was an should be easy sidearm hole, in the tournament I always like hit early or something, so that was really good for me. Yes. Yes! You know, it's not impossible to make that. That's what I told myself. And my good drive, I was like so happy about the drive, and then I couldn't find it. I thought maybe it was parked behind the tree or something. It was trapped, and I just made a freaking awesome putt. We're -3 now. I'm actually really excited. All right, we're on hole 11 now, and I'm pretty excited. I feel like I'm playing good because I have enough energy to focus on the things I need to focus on rather than just trying to like get through the very long round. You know, usually tournament rounds feel like they're really long and dragged out. Sometimes not, but like when there's backups and stuff like that. So I just gotta focus and not get too excited. And if something bad does happen, then I gotta just keep focused because it's not over yet. Oh, come on. That's so good, isn't it? Okay, we'll see. All right, I'm gonna quickly show you my view. So we got like a little tiny look at it, but I'm gonna put the camera here just so you can see what happens. Yes! -4 now. Let's go. I guess I forgot to hit record for the tee shot on this hole. It's only 220. There's OB water on the right, but I threw a flex forehand down the middle, and it ended up pretty close, but I didn't even realize it until now that I never recorded the tee shot, and this is the only missing clip. So enjoy the rest of the video. Oh, thank goodness. All right, hole 13. You can actually kind of see the pin, maybe even on the camera, but basically there's two routes. There's over the water, and then there's the fairway. Now, I'm not even gonna think about it. The over the water is super open, and it's usually free. That's what I normally do. That's what I'm gonna do today. Oh, gosh. All right, well, I was definitely talking too much, but that is a safe 3. All right, so the birdie streak is, I mean, it could go in, but I feel like the end of the birdie streak is pretty much right here, but we'll see. I'm gonna try my best to make this. No. Okay. All right, hole 14, we're sitting at -5. And this one is kind of tough for sidearm, but I actually kind of like it. So let's hope I can just nail the gap. All right, so my shot was a little bit too straight. You can see the pin, I think right there. This is pretty tricky. I actually might putt with a driver, trying to hook one in there and just make it sit. I'm actually gonna putt with the white disc I just threw off the tee. Let's see what happens. This is what I would do in tournament, I guess. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Come on. Oh, I mean, that was probably the best try I could have done. And then I just tapped this in. I mean, this is like almost arm's reach. All right, hole 15. This one is pretty tricky no matter what you throw. If you throw a backhand hyzer, it's got to flip up to be able to park it. And the hole ends left. It's a bit strange. I got the sidearm here. Oh, that's actually what I wanted. All right, we're kind of far away. I'm just gonna try to lay it up, to be honest. Is that how you throw all your close putts? Probably like 50 feet and closer. 50 feet? All right, we're -6 now. This one I hate. I'm probably gonna throw a forehand roller, to be honest. I want to throw backhand, but I don't want to hit a tree and shoot into the woods and take it 4. I feel like forehand roller is pretty safe. Oh, and somehow that was really darn good. All right, from the tee, this thing actually looked way better than this, but I guess I kind of lost track of it. So this actually isn't even close to the circle. But I will say it's pretty safe. So it's safer than like if I screwed up a backhand drive at least. So I feel like that's a good choice. Dang it, that would have been really cool. All right, illegal putt, no mini, but I think it's fine. All right, final hole, hole 18, 450 feet. This one bends to the left the whole way, and it's tricky because if you throw a backhand, it will hyzer. It's gonna hyzer out too soon. So you gotta throw something that will flip up real and then hyzer real late. Or there's actually kind of a second route that's like an anhyzer off the tee. But I mean, I'm not Simon Lizotte, so I don't think I'll be doing that. I'm throwing my understable max distance driver on a forehand. Hopefully it will just go left and come out. And theoretically, I feel like I could actually get a 2 on this hole from the long tee, but I have yet to do that. Maybe this will be it. Maybe not, probably not. Oh, that was so darn good. What the heck am I doing? How am I doing this? All of a sudden my forehand is real smooth, and I feel like it's because I'm kind of slowing it down, but I was actually shocked on that one. That was kind of the first very high distance driver with forehand today. Everything has been like fairway or slower. So that was pretty shocking. That was my first, that was a 14 speed. So we'll see where that ends up. Hopefully it kept turning. All right, no matter what happens from this shot, I can safely say this is not only the best drive I've had from the long tee, but this is my best round from the long tees on this course and or layout. And if I can make this, that's gonna put me at -7. I'm currently at -6. And this is, I mean, that might not be too much for some locals out here, but that's pretty darn good for me. I felt like I conquered some demons today, and maybe we'll hit a circle 2 putt. I don't think I really hit many. So if I hit this, I'm at -7. Here we go. All right, guys. I actually had to put that twice because my camera was kind of glitching out and it didn't record. But we finished the round at -6 with a chance of -7, and we also got a bogey. So we actually had 7 birdies, and I'm gonna have like a makeshift scorecard on the screen now. UDisc is no longer free. I felt like that was pretty good. I'm curious what you guys think. And you know, I'm thinking like the next step, if I actually want to get better, is I gotta assemble like a group of 4 to like simulate a tournament round, because singles casual like this, I feel like, you know, my mental's so much better. I don't have to worry about other people. I can just go at my own pace. But I feel like that's almost too big of an advantage, right? Like this is like a really good day for me, but maybe like for singles casual, it's more normal. I'm not exactly sure. You know, I've always told myself that I feel like my throwing ability on a very good day is like 1,000 rated or something like that. I'm not 1,000 rated, but this round was pretty darn good. And also I'm trying not to let it get to me too much. Like I feel like I got to do this a couple times to make sure that I'm really at the skill level that I feel like I'm at. And then the next step is implementing that into tournament rounds, because tournament rounds, I feel like I don't get enough sleep usually, and that messes me up. Or, you know, there's always some little factor. Maybe I wake up too late and I got to rush. I don't have everything I need, you know, little things like that, and it makes a big difference. But anyways, I felt very confident with the putting. Circle 2 putting, that's, I feel like I got to work on the most. Backhand drives, I felt like they were kind of subpar, but I already knew my backhand drives weren't going to be the best. I can throw backhand in the open, but it's, you know, it's not my go-to. Siren's definitely my go-to. But anyways, guys, I'm very, very happy about what I did today. This was all first take. You know, I had to be very quick. We had less than 2 hours of sunlight. Now the sun's going down. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.